Hello all to this new tutorial. Well, I will still continue in the CTA common table expression. The common table expression is a temporary table. We use it to increase the performance of our query in SQL. Well, we try now building small examples here to show you how we can increase complexity of our queries using this CTA or common table express. So to do that, here we can using our uh, database of Word, okay, to be inside of these uh, databases, and that's give us the ability to work or choose the table that we want to build in on top of them this CTA. Well, let's now see tables that we have in this database of Word. So we have some tables, so let's choosing some of them. So let's start from country. So let's just we want just two tables, two records, sorry, two rows to see just the fields that we have. So as you see with me here, we have this columns or this field in this table of country. Let's see the other tables here of city from city limit of two records from city just see. So we have now this name, we have ID, we have name, we have country, code, district, and population. Well, let's do one thing here. Um, the first CTE, we want to make it the join between two these tables inside of CTE, and then we can query to retrieve the data of this CTE. So here is the CTA. Okay, sorry, now we dash to make it just okay. Now it's comment. Just we using this dash to write in the comment. Here is CTA. Okay, so first CTE. So as I tell you before, in the last tutorial of CTA, to build in CTA, we start in always with this name or this word of with, and we give the name of the CTA. Okay, and we have the parentheses and us. We open again the parentheses. Okay, so let's do that. Now it's here, it's like that. Here, let's selecting. So let's select um. Okay, let's see now fields. We need to return to our country table to see all the components that we have here. So first, let's select in the continent. Okay. We want also surface, surface area, and GNP. And last one, it's life expectancy. Expectancy. So life expectancy from country table. Okay. So let's run this now. See, yeah. This is the result that we get here. And now we go to other table. It's making join CTE on. Um, so we have this. So country dot name. So because as we see me here, if we go to this table of country, we can see now. So this is good now. Okay, this is the primary key of this table. Okay, it's code. It's not name. It's code. Okay, it's code. War to city. So let's see now the foreign key in this table of city. So we have its country code. Okay, it's country country code. So here we go to uh, so here to run this, let's select from city one. So we need to select all in this city. So to run it, we need just to making this comma here, and we'll run all. Right, and now we see the results. So the idea behind this is we are trying to extract in some fields based on two tables that we have from, or we're tracing the fields from table country and also for city table, or a table country and city table, country table, sorry, and city table. We try to extract in some specific fields, okay, using this CTA. Okay, using this common table express. This is very important when working in real world data. We have huge data and we need the required complexity of time, of course, to do that. Or one of the strategies that we use to do that, it's CTA, common table express. Now I applying this join inside of this common table express just to increase the performance and decrease the complexity of time. That's what I do now here. And we have another scenario. If we want to making two CTA in the same level. How that? So let's create in another okay, let's making dash here. Two CTAs. Okay, here. Sorry, we need to make in this dash. So now how we can do? We using always this with CTA. Um, let's call it this one, okay, for example, and we open the parentheses here. It's selecting some random or so we have continent, and we want surface area, for example, and we want also oh, let's see what we have here. Remember, yeah, we have GDP, and life expectancy. from this country table. Okay, this is the first CTA, and now it's taking a comma here, and CTA 2, CTA CTA test 2. We open the parentheses. Select population, for example, from city table. Okay, now let's see now here we need this ASCII word to make city as. So as you said, we have to separate city A is the first one, city 8 is one here, and we have after we close this parentheses, we have comma, and we add in the name the second city A here. Okay, and we add in this as, and we write in the query that we want. Here, my goal here is to so to making some select. We need something here to do with select. First, so we have continent, as we see, and we have let's make it some of we want some of our surface area as global surface. Okay, and we want also uh some of what some of GNP, and is some GNP. Okay, and we go again to writing something other is all about the life, or it's we want average of life expectancy, life expectancy us, or it's just average of life, and we need again the base area was a GNP, and again we here it's so let's go to population. Here is just okay, let's call it here. It's a population, and we can see problem that we can face here if I write in this field of population. Okay, from country. Okay, join city on country out code equal to city out city country code, if I remember. Or we need group by because we have aggregation here. We have aggregated function of sum and the average group by con continent. Okay, and now we can get error. We'll show you why. So if we run this, so you see with me this error we have in that one. So first is we need to check in this. Okay, life expectancy, how we separate. So let's copy it here and pass it now. I don't write correctly this field of life expectancy. This is the first error that we get, but it's not this error I want. Okay, let's run it again and see now. So column of population. So if we see it with this error, so we have column population in field. It's ambiguous. Why? Because we have this field of population is duplicated. We have the population in the table of country. So let's show you now how. So here, if I return to run this query, so and we see with me here, we have the population field, okay? And if you go again to run this city table, we have the same, we have population. So for this reason here, when we're making the join, we need to specify which of this field I want. Here in my case, I want, for example, the population from table of city. At this time, what I can do, I need to make it here as city, or we have one thing other to do here. It's a making an alias for tables. It's called this country as a so. Okay. CO is to replace the country or replace the name of country table. We can now duplicate it each time. For this reason, we need to using a short word to describe the name of the table, and it's the same. So the same thing for this city. So let's call it city. Here is alias, and we go to our join to write in this short name of table. So here, the same for city, and we return to our field of population, and we add in the alias. So here in my case, I want the population from the table city. Then I need to add in this CA as alias of this table of city. And if we go now to run our query, now let's delete this empty space here. And we go, so it's run now. And we go here and see the error. So now group by continent. Now we here, so try to run again, see. So we have here, it's aggregated with group by expression of life. So here is C now, because we need to aggregate by something. Here in our case, we need to aggregate with a continent. And this is now in group by continent. So if we go here to make it in our CA, let's see what can happen. Version. So here, so what you see with me, we are creating two cities, and we want to return some specific fields. I mean by that the field that we want to work on it. Here in our case, we have city A1. I select just some few fields. Good continent surface area, GNP life expectancy. from the country table, and I have population and country code from city. And here, as we see with me in this query, I make it join based on the code from first city here because it's the primary key in this table of country, and also it's foreign key in the table of city. We have country code. We have the same chart. To make this join, we need this primary and foreign key in both of tables, and then we have the ability to connect or to join between two this table that we have. And that's what I do for now. So if we go to run again, to run this query, we get this same, we have these results here. We have the surface area and GDP and life expectancy from table country and population. I chose it from table city. Okay. So I hope that's clear for you all, and I will see you in next tutorial. Thank you for watching.